Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere is terrific, and kick-off is moments away. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And we're underway. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Away from immediate danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looking for space out wide. It's on a... shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try. Keeper has beaten it away. Plays it back. Shot a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backup to indicate what was coming. Empoli have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Lazio are yet to taste defeat at home. He's gone for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for goal. That was travelling. So who can spark this game into life? Parolo. They've won a corner. Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's half-time here. So another team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lazio playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Well played, he saw that coming. Now the counter. Just the goalkeeper tries a shot! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Looks to clip it forward. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Time for a change in personnel. Across the field it goes. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Well, that's where he wants it. Just brushed off the ball there.
EMPOLI have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Goes for it! Oh, and the second time! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Empoli have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Defenders on the back foot. Nicely measured pass. Gets the big chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, he's really drilled it. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to get...
Great leap! Harmlessly behind. Lazio need to hold on for a few more moments.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Finds himself eased off the ball. And that's it. Lazio hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's where we have to end it. For me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Defenders on the back foot. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Rui Costa. It's a promising ball. Has a pop! And
What a great way to start the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Genoa trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Away from immediate danger. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Florence are so impressive on their own patch. Unbeaten here all season. Back into the middle. Plays it out to the wing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Forward it goes. Genoa have statistically the worst defence in the league. That's not going to make it. Genoa have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. goes to finish! Now surely! Lofted into the middle. Florence leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. He's gone for it! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things starting to look... He's had a go! And in it goes! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Genoa get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed.
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's had a look. The first 45 minutes are up.
Florence are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Florence are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3 goals to 1. There's the start of the second half. What a rocket! That is special! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that settles it.
Florence are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's made sure that that won't get through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Good ball, it's found its target. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched the 3rd.
And he's there to hoof it away. Montalivo. Tries a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. it away. Genoa keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Shoots! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
The changes then in quick succession. Strong punch. It's come loose. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. There's a long ball. Big chance! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Timely intervention. It's being played forward. He's picked him out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pasquale. Rui Costa. Good take. Has a goal! Yes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's neat. In comes the delivery. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Florence enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Florence won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Driving on, a real charge here. Time to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Looking to get within range. Roberto Baggio.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Nedved. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Del Piero tries lifting it over. Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. The referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing.
And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he's there to clear it. Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's got options out wide. He's got away. Massive leap! And in it goes! There is the breakthrough! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Looks to thread it through.
PIACENZA showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
That's offside. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Keeper sends it forward. He's played him through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Two minutes to be added on. So that's it, it is all over. Piacenza have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. A real chance to break. Gets on the... goes for goal! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
That is terrific skill. That's offside, yes it is. Keeper sends it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has a pop! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Bari really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Now a chance to break. Foot in.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Dinks one in. He's got it, and he's got time. It is a corner. They've played it short. Played into the middle. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
Bari need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's had a shot! Tries to locate someone up front. He's had that put on a plate, and the finish! Sticks it away! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Bari grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Gets it into the middle. Turns and goes back. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bari get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's gone for it! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has been fouled there. Has a hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Oh, real danger here. He's through and all alone. And the shots. Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Guerrero. That's good distance on it. And play for a throw. Gets it back. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And there goes the final whistle.
BARI winners after an absolutely outstanding game.
Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
A tame first half when a turnaround wasn't looking good, and an excellent second when they found more than enough to do the job.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So it's down to business here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. It's got through to him. Timely intervention. Pirlo. Milan have this enviable home record, still undefeated up to now. Gets the better of his man. Well read, he sorted that out. Shevchenko. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's off on him. Inzaghi! He's got away with one there.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Played out to the right, gets into a dangerous position. Still goalless at the moment. And he's cut it out. Ball's gone out of play. Played into the middle. Can he? And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Filippo Inzaghi. Pull it. This could spell danger. Managed to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Out to the right. Cut out in the nick of time. Boba. Filippo Inzaghi. It's a promising ball. Oh, he's found him in space. Real chance! There it is!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's had a go! Pirlo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bullet. Milan got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. Boban. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
The referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Could move up a gear here. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. Now the counter. And it's been taken straight back. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. Shevchenko. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Attempts to play it through. He's got options out wide. Torino could have here their final chance. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan in victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Which is summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Milan have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific, the players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got on shapes to shoot! And the counter is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bergamo are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Zapata! It's there! A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
He's looked long this time. Chance!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Hoists it forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's played forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. Gets it into the middle. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Chance to break. Chip through. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. That's put paid to a promising move. Forward it goes. It's a brilliant interception. Managed to get it away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Bergamo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Bergamo carrying a 1-goal lead. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way, dashing forward at pace. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Goes direct to the front line. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Over to the left.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two...
He's gone for it! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Out for a throw. Bologna making consecutive changes here. A heavy challenge.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's gone a long way up and away. Has a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Bergamo still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Just 5 minutes remaining now. There's a long ball. Shot at goal! Gets good distance on it. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, he's in! Oh, they could break here. And that's that. Bergamo in victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
We have already started here. So this is... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hoists it forward. That's a decent ball. Here it is now, surely has a pop! He's delivered all right!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Rome are yet to taste defeat at home. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And back to base. Gets it upfield. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's left his man. He's had a shot! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Crosses it in. Totti. Cassano. Deftly done. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that has been cleared. And the finish! Massive lead! It's good distance on it. Adriano. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cassano. He's found his man. Just brushed off the ball there. Rome have a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It's out for a goal kick. That'll be the last act of the first half. Any views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Rome sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Cambiasso. Bergomi. It's being played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Totti hoists it high. Goes for goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Rome are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played out to the right. It's a loose ball. Cassano tries lifting it over. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to hit the front line. It's a good foot in there.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Cassano. Bergomi. Cambiasso. Schneider. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the right. Played back in. And the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Whistle's gone. That's a foul. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Totti. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Has a hit! Great football, shot and save. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
4 extra minutes added on. And Stankovic. Adriano. Clears it out of harm's way. And that is that. Rome have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Rome showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
So before we go... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no... Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
VICENZA still cannot break their away day hoodoo. Looks to clip it forward. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries to dink it in. And that has been clubbed away.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve? Well, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goal.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Brescia break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Now surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Minutes gone. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Aimed in towards the centre. Chance to shoot! Haji hoists it forward, and now they can launch a counter. He's got away, got a sight of goal here. Can he dig it? Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Brescia in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now a chance to break. Pirlo out to the right, and help's available out wide. Pulls it out of harm's way. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Great leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to get it clear. It's a throw. So here comes the substitution. Good take. He's gone for it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Brescia are making a change now. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Goes for it! Disappointing finish in the end. Coco. Bellotti. Plays it out to the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Has a goal! Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
It's become a case of men against boys. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Plays a clever pass. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. And it's played forward. Bellotti. Plays it over to the other flank. Coco. And time is up. Brescia, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brescia will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The way. Looks to thread it through. A chance! Tries a shot! And another time! They score!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
He was never going to miss from there.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Parma have an early lead. Good start. And it's got through. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. And the weighted pass. Shoots! 2-0, and in next to no time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Parma take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Here it comes. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oh, smart save. Gets into some space. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level.
Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Napoli have lost every away game this season. It is hard to believe.
It is hard to believe if you haven't seen them play, but I have, and I can tell you, this isn't really a surprise.
Going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Parma are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Goes long. Forward it goes. Chiesa coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's gone for it! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
It's become a case of men against boys. Tries to locate someone up front. Politano clips one through. Hoists it forward. There's a long ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Zielinski. He's got options out wide. Oh. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Parma have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Parma pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No changes at the interval from either side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Sees it out of harm's way.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Looks to bypass the midfield. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, has a pop! He scored! And just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Napoli are making a change now. Parma tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Plays it out to the wing. Battles to win it back. He's looked long this time. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
It over to the other flank. He's pinged one through here. Elmas, diving header! Could move up a gear here. And very well to intervene. Zielinski. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Elmas. Gets on the end of it. Oh, that's a fine challenge. So that's it. It is all over. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Parma certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front and they just didn't look back.
We've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stare. Shoots! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And that's been levered clear. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it away. It'll be a throw-in. Throws it out of harm's way. Udine still cannot break their away day hoodoo. And he's straight offside.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more.
Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Up for the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Quadrado. Keeps everyone guessing. Header! Goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Cleared without complication. Lecce have it back and they can go again. Going for goal! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Gets it back. Hoists it forward. A heavy challenge. Oh, the ball's come loose. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Lecce don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Dinks one in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It into the middle. Keeper's ball. Oh, great ball!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Could move up a gear here. Isla. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
He's virtuous, has a hit! It's broken loose. And that has been clubbed away. Has a pop! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that is that. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.